One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't matter how much you misclick. Keep that in mind as design this game to fail in due time. All I eat game is awaiting. Was it all you as the hammer hits? Was the sword of the end of the steam? The bomb takes bites away. It's so suited best the button. What if it go right out the gate? Then the capper didn't even know. I wasted it all to get it. I kept everything off the steam and even though I looked, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a clip time when I ate it so hot and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how much you misclick. It doesn't even matter how much I designed this game to your mind myself out. I tapped so hard. Spite of the way you told me, acting like I was part of your team. And maybe all the times you searched me, I'm surprised you followed me. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even hook me. Not that you hooked me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything in I looked it up, what it meant to be will eventually be a clip of time when I hit the sound and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my bonds in you. Slept as much as I can sleep. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I will put my bonds in you. Slept as much as I can sleep. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I ate it so hot and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because I'm actually a winner. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how much you misclick. Keep that in mind as design this game to fail in due time. All I eat game is awaiting. Was it all you as the hammer hits? Was the sword of the end of the steam? The bomb takes bites away. It's so suited best the button. What if it go right out the gate? Then the capper didn't even know. I wasted it all to get it. I kept everything off the steam and even though I looked, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a clip time when I ate it so hot and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how much you misclick. Keep that in mind as design this game to your mind myself out. I tapped so hard. Spite of the way you told me, acting like I was part of your team. And maybe all the times you searched me, I'm surprised you followed me. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even hug me. Not that you hugged me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything of the I looked it up. What it meant to be will eventually be a clip of them when I hit the shot and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter how to fall to lose a 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my bonds in you. Slept as much as I can sleep. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I will put my bonds in you. Slept as much as I can sleep. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I ate it so hot and got so high. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose a 50-50. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Because I'm actually a winner. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how much you misclick. Keep that in mind. I designed this game to fail in due time. All it game is awaiting. Was it obvious as the hammer hits? Was the sword of the end of the steam? The bomb takes bites away. It's so say suited best the button. What if it go right out the gate? Then the couple didn't even know. I wasted it all to get it. Hello, and how's it going? How's your day been? Today we're gonna play some Final Fantasy XVI, and last time we managed to destroy the second Mother Crystal at Iron Kingdom. So now we have to think what our next plan shall be. But before we do that, today I'm 97% bunny and also 9% delicious. As for the question of the day, do you rather sleep late or wake up early? For me, I'm gonna admit my sleeping schedule has been fucked up since I started streaming. But yeah, I actually prefer waking up early, and what that means is I'm gonna fix my sleeping and streaming schedule after New Year, and I already have a plan in mind. Anyway, so let us keep going, and I see there's something here. Alrighty. And then I see that there's a side quest here. So I'm gonna start with a side quest now. So let's see what's up.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that
Okay.
need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen.
Ah,
Those
I
clothes
see.
are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway.
Yep.
You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
Good film clothes. See the poor girls go without decent clothes. Of course not.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
Yeah, I can handle it.
You'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Yeah, I can handle it.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Okay. Yeah, you heard us through, huh? Anyway. Let's head to Northeast then. So yeah. Let's go there. Okay. And the draper is over there.
Let's hope the draper has Hortense's cloth.
Yeah. My bad.
How am I supposed to make a living?
Oh yeah, there you are.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Here you go.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Bocklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is.
Yeah,
So I assume
exactly.
the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Exactly.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Let's see if I can speed off it. Yeah. I go to the southern gate then. And let's see now if we can find the caravan. It should be over there. Yeah, I see it right here.
Damn bird's a menace.
She meant nothing by it, I swear.
Something happened.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
What
It was
happened?
you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
I see what's
These
going
goods
on
are
here.
expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Bocklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please,
Yep.
please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi!
Vill.
Killer! It's time to collect.
Yeah, I vet.
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
I had a feeling.
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
I'll deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Let me go handle you then. So, here we go. I can take care of you alone. You're not gonna attack or what? You're quite slow actually. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, you're quite easy. You study the more. Here we go. And there we go. But yeah, I did have a feeling that you was actually a bandit because I have seen this kind of tactic many times before.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
Yeah, good idea.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
Were it not for
Indeed.
the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen.
Yup.
You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle.
Oh, that's
Free of charge.
appreciated.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then.
Yeah.
Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
Yup. We done with this one and got everything we need. So here we go. And then we go here.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
No worries.
I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
With a little extra at it.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
Nah, it's
Even more on
fine.
that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
Why do you ask me? Let me think. Which cloth is the most to you liking? Luciet velvet.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Yep.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest
I
English
see.
princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Yeah, indeed.
Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Well, we're done with this one now.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses soon. Said they'd be made of linen.
Not sackcloth. I've never had a dress made of linen.
Well, you should be happy then. Any... Wait. Are there any other... There's one more over here. So, let me go save quickly. Alright. And then let's head over there. Oh wait, my bad.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore.
Yeah, that way I meant. And then... Yeah, we're going this way. Yeah, it's there. So down there now. And then this way. And here we are.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm.
Okay, I see what you
There's a flower
need.
called the Morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer.
I can
If we could
handle
find this
it.
flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Yeah, I can handle it. The youth of the problem. Hit Nickels not så supertel Jäkvist. Tell me of the Morgan beds.
Tell me of these Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though.
Yeah, I'll be fine. So yeah, let us go handle it then. So, off to Usaya then. Here we go. Okay. Over där. So yeah.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here can't exactly.
Let me go look for Morgan beds then. Down we go. And then we go this way.
Alright, Sid.
So yeah, let's go now. Well, as you wish. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah. Let's not forget that I actually have you. Oh, okay. So, let us go this way.
Marshes near the abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morganbeards.
Here we go.
Thanks, Gal.
Alright. And then we're going this way. And here we... Oh wait, 1 second.
Size of a goblin's eye. Not this goblin. Certainly wasn't wrong about them being attracted to the flowers, though.
Okay. Here we go. Now it's time to deal with you. There we go. Okay. He did it faster than you. What the fuck? Okay, so that happened. Oh well. I used to have to defeat you. There we go. There we go.
Nice try.
There we go. There we go. Okay, and a little bit big, huh? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I got you. Okay, let me cut the materials then. I mean the plants. Here we go.
Bright yellow.
That's
These
one.
are our Morgan beards, all right. Well, I've gone to this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
And that's two.
There's something familiar about this scent.
There's something here. Alright. And this is the we don't have. So let's get on back then. We're going back to hide away then. And let's go speak with Nigel then. So we're going this way now. Down we go and yeah. He's over there. And here we are.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
There you go.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Not
Finding them was the
really.
easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but you must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, Allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
Yeah. It will be helpful. Better healing. Even I will benefit from this. Oh, and level up. I like that. Alrighty. Pots on potency. You have obtained a field of Morganbeard extract, hereby increasing the potency of most consumables. Både potions and high potions now restore more hope, well strength and stone skin and lionheart tonics last longer. Let's see. Are there any other side quests here? No. Well then, let's see if there are any side quests, any more side quests we can do elsewhere. And if there are none, any new bounties. The only way to know is if I check it. So yeah, let me go take a look. So let's go.
See about replacing them.
So yeah, we are going. Yeah, here we are.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned that Kupka's guard had
Let me check with you first.
Clive.
Do you
Anything
have
catch your eye?
anything?
Think you can help?
Okay, you don't have anything new. How about you? Ask about the haunts. Did you know that with every forward step you take, Kupu, every crystal card, every faint made, every enemy felt, the ghost breakers are expanding their operations too? This means more bears being fed and more slaves being punished. But it also means more billets for the boat, Kupu. Alright. Okay, we got through new ones. Before I go take care of them, let me go save. And then, let's see. Säkert, well Minotaurs have long dwelt in the mountainous regions of Usaya. It is only recently that they have come down from the highlands to hunt in the swamps surrounding Marta's East. Among the number is one whose size suggests it to be a chieftain who appears to be spearhead in the bush sword. He must be stopped. lest the beastmen develop the signs on the yes proper. Okay, let me take care of it, because we can't have that. See. Yeah, here we go. And then let's see. You say it again. So let's see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. Somewhere I owned that. So let's go. Let's go and look for säkerhet. I'll go mark it then. Yeah. This way. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah. I'm here. Oops, my bad.
Come on.
There we go. Let's see now if I can find you. Gonna have to look around here and there. Actually,
Thanks, Gal.
I feel better if I look for it on foot then. So yeah, let's see if I can find the secret. Okay, no, not you. So look up, let me look up it here and there. Okay. Let's keep looking. Let me go and look there. There's something over there. Okay, some magic S. There we go. Alright. Let's keep looking. Here we go. Yeah. Alright. Let's see now. Yeah, we're going there. Yeah. And let me look over there. Okay, I found you. And here you are. So let me take care of you. There we go.
Can't let that thing run free so close to you.
Okay.
Time to take the bull by the horns.
That was a miscalculation on my part. Okay. I can take care of you.
Too slow.
Yeah, here we go.
Too slow.
There we go. There we go.
Nice try.
Alrighty.
Too slow.
A little more.
There's a good boy.
Okay. Okay. That one was on me. I forgot to swap to Kayuta.
Nice try. Nice try.
Here we go.
Well done, Toro.
There we go. Okay. That was a miscalculation on my part.
Too slow.
Here we go. And the limit break now. There we go. I can do it. A little more. Here we go. Here we go.
Too slow.
Here we go. A little more.
Too slow.
Okay. We soon go to. There we go. A little more. There's another limit breaker. And here we go. Let's see what's next now.
Of course, I sleep easier without him at their gate.
So, let us head back to Hideaway then. Alright. Let's support some more board zones now, then.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
So, yeah, here we go.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay. Are there any more bounties? No. Let us see. So we go this way now. Let's see. Okay, we have one more. Alright, let's see now. Ask about the Nectar's adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I thought the northern...
I trust you wrapped up warm.
Oh. I did not so think. We Morgenstone feel... Okay, I see. I feel you. I'm sorry about those idiots. Anyway, let's see. Civilian, a particular Belgian bit of ego has recently awakened amid the fallen John's Matasiest. It is known to activate on the appearance of any human, armed or unarmed, and sets upon them with a burning yet that he already yet used most of the surrounding marshland to ask. This is one echo that the ghost speakers would fain see forever silent. Not of a sorrow-wise at Josiah. Got it. Let me handle it then. Yeah. Let's see then. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, so to be ironed that then. So yeah, let me go look for our target, an echo. we're going there then, so this way. Here we go.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here.
Can't exactly leave old Martha in the
Yeah.
It'll take ages to tidy all this.
Here we go. Down we go. Here we are. Okay. It did say south, which means this way. Okay. Let me go look around then. Here we go. Anyway, let's go see if I can find you. I'll have to look a bit here and there. Yeah, I go this way. Wait. Hello. Let's see. Oops, my bad. Yeah. Let's keep looking around. And see if I can find you. Let us see. Alright. Okay. Keep looking. Okay. Maybe over there. So.
Stay down.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's keep looking that way. Alright. Here we go. Okay, let's go there. Oops, my bad. Let's see. What if I go that way? Let's see. No, not you. So, let's see her. No, not you. I see another item there. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Was it supposed to be at the south side or did I mix? Anyway. Because I feel like I looked everywhere at the south side. Unless I mixed and it was at the north side. Oh well. Let's see.
Don't get surrounded.
Here we go. Alright. Let's see. Okay, let's go this way then. Alright, this way. Let me go look that way. Okay, I mixed. It was northern, not the southern side, huh?
What the hell is this thing doing out in the
Oops, my bad. Yes, I can take care of you. You're very mean, Belle.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Uniqueness is something.
Come on.
Here we go. There we go.
Good. I failed.
Okej, that didn't go so well. Well, let's try again. Because something happened there.
Why am I doing this?
There we go. Oh, you got me there.
Too slow.
Nice try there. Yeah, going was better this time. There we go.
Not good. Nice try.
There we go.
Come on. You're a fine hound. Not good.
Here we go. Alle aj. Here we go. Limit break. Alle aj ty. Here we go.
Nice try.
Alle aj. There we go.
Nice try. Too slow.
There we go. There we go.
Too slow.
And there we go. We got him. What's this one? Oh, alright.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
I see what you did there, Clive. I see what you did there. Anyway. Let's get on to the hideaway and see if we have any more bounties. So yeah, let us see.
Well, don't just stand there, go.
Let's see.
You're rubbing me blind.
Have we
you know.
gone? Okay. No, do we have any more bounties? Let's see.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned that Cookies Guard haven't been seen there.
Okay, no. That's all for now.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yeah, I got one more, I see.
All yours.
A prayer for safe travels. They say it is you men who keep the yards free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passes from market to market. My succubus and I thank you. A concerned caravaner.
All done?
Well, let me check the new equipment I got there. Let's see. Why not? I don't mind the sacrificing some damage for more heal. Anyway, let me look around here and there now.
And how may
There
I
we go.
assist you today? How may I help you today? The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Okay, and let's go over there now. So we go this way now.
All right, Sid.
And here we are.
Farewell, Drake's breath! Oh, hell, Cynthia!
How good it is to see you, Clive.
Ask about the hideaway.
Look around you.
Well, it is a far cry from the Imperial Library in Oriflame. In 5 short years, we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. Not longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them that they might fill the minds of all who hunger for knowledge.
Still,
There is much more out there, and as long as I travel breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. One day, a chronicle of your own adventures might even create themselves, or failing that, the floor Oh, please.
I still remember.
The day I first met Ted and Grove, seizing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to the motorcycle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold. So Ferris and the boy, when they passed, affaired that the void they left in the citizens' lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away high in themselves, to bury their sorrows in the leaves of their tombs.
And thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories brought a welcome distraction, as over time the pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and the happiness lost might be found again.
And so, it is done.
A feat 5 long years in the making. With the Murderkey starts a final cry, a legacy is passed from one outlaw to the next.
Yet the tale is far from over.
And though we cannot know if it will end in triumph or tragedy, I once pray that I am here to bear witness. Let's see
I
how.
don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
Level up,
There is
huh?
a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you. You wish to study the tomes?
Okay.
Farewell, Drake's breath!
Let's go to the item shop then.
Hunting down bearers, stringing them up. It's monstrous.
Let's see.
Is it business or pleasure?
Want a pat on the back, do you? Well, I suppose you deserve one. Just don't let it go to your head.
From what I hear,
You'd have been lost without yield, to say nothing of you truly, if it wasn't for me keeping you fed and kitted out. Neither of you have stood the sands. But fair's fair, you took the saints I gave you, and brought the wall bloody mountain down. Bet the iron blood couldn't believe their eyes.
the poor buggers.
Just have to find someone else to worship. Cause there's plenty of other folks in these fair islands with still those jokes are worth more than the weight in diamonds. So you keep doing what you're doing and show them how wrong they are. It's gone they want to put their faith in, and as long as you keep coughing it up, my faith stay with you.
Going purse weighing you down.
Let's see. Alright. Do you have anything of interest? Let's see. Let's see how. Okay, now.
Finished, are you?
Well, time for the blacksmith.
Clive? Must have been hot.
Fighting in the belly of that crag might be work for you as a smith when you hang up the sword, or the sword. but I'm betting that won't be for a while.
I know how hard it can be.
Trying to fill another man's boots, but I reckon you will go into seats nicely. He'd be built.
What's that for, dear?
Let's see. Okay, I go for this one.
No scratches, right?
Yeah, there we go. Anything else? Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I go for this one too.
Should last you a good while.
Let's see. Yeah, and also I go for this one.
Scratches, right?
And then let's see. And then yeah, and first time.
Yeah, that should do you.
Alright. Now let's see.
You can thank me later.
Okay, there we go.
And?
I fixed my equipment. Oops, my bad. Now, let me check my abilities then. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I go for this one. Okay, that one is mastered. And then I go for this one. Another one mastered. Okay, let's see now. I mean, let me say. Oop. My bad. Okay, be right back a bit quickly. I'm going to the toilet quickly. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's head to the infirmary then. So we're going this way in. Oh, my bad. Yeah, this way then. And then, oh wait. Yeah, that was my bad. I went a bit wrong there. So,
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
have we gone?
You cracked another crystal?
Yeah, it's true.
One day, I want to see all the way to the shore.
Anyway. We offer to the infirmary over there.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned the cook is
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, here we are.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Ale äiti.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
Oh, please. Of course.
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
Again?
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
Oh, I see.
There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He
Yeah,
has
that's
dragged
still...
the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
If you say so.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving.
Well, we have a
Need to know what
plan
we're getting
then.
ourselves into.
See. Okay, let us go speak with Otto then. Oh wait, my bad. We're going over there. Yeah, here we are. Time to speak with Otto. Otto, the man. Anyway. Here we are.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then? We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmeks to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Alrighty. Let's do that then. Wait. Meant to go that way.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now. Where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
Oh, I see.
Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Well, if he wants us, he'll get us.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
Let me think.
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on. Before I go, let me see if there are any new side quests or anything. Okay. Yeah. Let me go there then and say.
Exactly what he deserves.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Ah, my favorite pupil. My congratulations, Clive.
Not only did you destroy the murder crystal, but the patriarch too. Immense rule over the Iron Kingdom was absolute. With him gone and no one to replace him, the Iron Blood will not be in a position to launch another crusade for years, perhaps forever.
Nevertheless,
I fear we might not have heard the last of them. Though the Crusaders Lake leadership, the bloodlust remains undiminished. You destroyed that which they held most dear, and I'm sure I don't need to tell you to what ends the lust for vengeance will drive a man. Should fate see fit to lead you into the western reaches of a storm once more, I would strongly advise you to keep you still at the Yeti.
how may I help you
R.I.P.
today? Thus ends today's lesson.
Well, let's see, do we have any side quest though?
Clive! Anything catch your eye?
Nah.
Always something in there.
How about bounties? Okay, now. How about her?
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Is everything we've received and everything
Nah.
promised?
That's all we got, so nah. How about item shop and blacksmith then? Let's check that.
Take care, Clive.
And what can I do for you?
Let us see. Let's see her. Now, how about the blacksmith then?
What do you need? Sorry,
Yeah.
will it be?
Let us see. Let's see her. Now, okay, nothing. Okay. Let's head over to your salid then. Here we are.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place.
Yeah, I can see.
Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm. I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Yeah, let us go.
I thought I was ready for this, but...
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home.
Yeah, indeed.
Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Let's go then. Capital punishment. Okay. Let us go then.
This isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
You'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Yeah, I can see. Oh. What's up?
Why do this?
Clive, we can get through here.
It's just how he walks. My bad, huh? But let's go. And I have to be prepared to fight. Or not? Protect. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by an icon above the head, avoid using your sword and instead employ magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
It's murderous!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Here we go. Okay. Let's keep going then. Okay, we're going up this way. Here we are. And then we go this way. And down we go. Down again.
I yield! I yield!
They didn't wanna keep fighting, you know.
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
Well, as you wish, I'll kick your ass.
You won't escape.
I could say the same to you, that you won't escape. Yeah. As I told you, you should have said the same to yourself. Or you should have said, I can't escape, is what you should have said instead. Oh well, let's keep going then.
With me, men! For the Emperor! Out of our way!
Here we go.
This one.
There we go.
Over here. It's over. Over here.
Alright, let's keep going then. Let me see her. Okay, now. Let me see that and... Okay, we're supposed to go that way then. See. Here we go.
Come on, take him.
Okay. Here we go.
All yours, Torgal. Over here.
Okay. Only you left then. Yeah.
Too slow.
Here we go. There we go. Oops, My bad. Here we go. Name is Faye. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let us keep going then. Okay. Let's go up then this way. And here we are. Okay. Let's see anything here. Alright. No, this way. Alrighty again. Okay, alright. Be prepared. I'm prepared for a fight then.
Get out of my
Here we
system
go.
or die!
Okay, I see. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Let's climb up then. This way. And this way.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
Alrighty. Wheel of Lightning har Pilot Drive. Well, we are at the castle gates then. There we go. And Flames of the Airport time. There we go. There we go. Level up.
Set her loose.
Oh no, it's a cool. Okay, well I have to deal with you then.
Ready?
What do you think?
Oops, that was a misclick. Let me go deal with you. Here we go. we go. Okay, limit break time.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
Too slow.
It's down.
Then let's make this count.
Okay, I see. Yeah, let's deal with him. Alright, here we go. Here we go. A little more. There we go.
Farewell.
Okay, we got to that. Alright.
Jill! We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say, Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kuka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Bastard.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company. Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
What do you plan to do with her? Behind the scenes again.
Fuck.
I can't even fight back, you know.
Now, on to the festivities.
it's up to you, Torgal.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Headsman!
Oh, I see.
Where do you want me?
Execution hall.
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yeah, I know it. Execution.
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get it to mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Gav.
Yeah, that's always sense to make our escape then.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
Oh, please.
Nearly forgot.
Oh, no.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
But before I go, let me save and I'm actually gonna end the stream here now. So give me a bit as I look for somebody to date. Give me a bit. Let me see. What will I go for? Let me think. I might go for zombie maybe. Let me think. Let me think, huh? Okay, yeah. So today we go for zombies, so if you have a 7th heavy, I mean, I almost skipped the important part, so if you wanna follow me on social, here you go. And also feel free to join my Discord. And now, if you have 7th heavy, you can use this one, otherwise you can use this one. And I see you all next time. Tomorrow I'm gonna play some Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. So I see you all I see you all next time. Good night.